Yo, listen up. Here's the story about a little lolcow that lived in the lolcow world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just craziness. Like him, inside and outside. Lolcow his house with the little lolcow window and the lolcow Corvette, and everything is lolcow for him and himself and everybody around because he ain't got to no one to listen to. Listen to. I'm a lolcow, dee doo doo da. I'm just kidding. I just love that song.
I love that song.
Booby Boo Da.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, listen up. Here's the story about a little guy that lives in the blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him. Inside and outside, blue his house with the blue little window and a blue car red, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got to nobody to listen to. I'm blue, I will be, I will die. So, what would he think, by the way?
You mean the lolcow or the song?
Well, the song, actually.
Meh. Oh, well, the blue dee-doo-da song, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
You meant man.
I meant I said you were going to say the lolcow one. Meh. You know?
Oh, okay. No, I love that song. Do you remember I remember it was, actually, no, I don't remember. Which volume of WoW? Oh, not WoW. What's it WoW? Now. What volume of Now was that from? Now I Call Music.
I'm not sure.
But I definitely remember it from the Fire Up commercial.
I love Fire Up.
Yeah.
All my favorite songs. If you're going to say what's my favorite songs, all of them are in the Fire Up soundtrack.
Yeah, right? Even Barbie Girl. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic is fantastic. You can brush my hair and undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Let's go Barbie, let's go party. Oh, I love that song.
I love that song.
I mean, seriously, I love that album. But, that collection of music. But
ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Or what was it, the one? You better off alone.
Yeah.
You think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone?
Talk to me.
Ooh.
Talk to me.
Ooh.
But seriously, talk to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, do you remember Booby Boo Da in that Iron Man 3 music?
Yeah?
I geeked out. But I remember how Isaiah felt cringed, by the way. And I know he cringed every time we know the full song lyrics.
Yeah. I listen to it almost all the time.
You listen to it almost every day. What are you talking about?
It's my favorite song ever.
And blue is your favorite color, like legit.
Yeah, it is.
But if I'm also correct, in the music video, the band got abducted by aliens, right?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah. Well, one of them. The CGI is so outdated.
It's so true.
And the special effect. But I still like it, though. Even if I had to say, this look awful.
Yeah.
It's still cool for nostalgia's sake, to be honest. But, oh yeah. You know what I noticed about you lately, though?
What?
You've been acting strange, by the way. Very strange.
Yeah, and I really apologize. I've been talking crazy talk.
Yeah, I know. You be talking like a lolcow.
I know. That scares me.
Did the Holy Trinity of S streamers got into your head?
Yes. And I apologize for it. I'm so sorry.
How so?
I mean, that's not me, to be honest. I'm better than them. I am.
Oh, okay.
I think what it is I probably got the Wings of Redemption virus.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I think I got the virus, dude.
So, can you clarify what that silly Wing of Redemption virus is? Oh wait, sorry. You're gonna probably yell at me saying it's not silly. It's a real medical issue.
And it's probably this. So those who don't know, the Wings of Redemption virus is a virus where you get to behave like Wings of Redemption, and it's spreadable, mainly through people who are obese. But still, you will start to behave differently, starting to like get angry or be silly at the same time, saying stuff that like morally is incorrect,
How immorally wrong, you mean?
I don't want to say it since the rule is not to say anything controversial, but all you need to do is watch Wings of Redemption, and you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Actually, technically, I do know what I mean. But let's say I'm an audience that don't follow it. I don't know what you mean.
Well, at least I could say this. Wings of Redemption is a degenerate,
Ah, I see.
Yeah. He will say stuff that makes you want to boil,
Yeah, or vomit.
Oh, yeah, and bombing.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about his windy chili.
And you don't want to know what's so weird?
What's weird?
Like, we seen example of the virus being spread.
Uh-huh.
When Christian, when he got arrested, you got Ethan Ralph, who record the moment that he got arrested.
Yeah, even talk to him, too.
Like, yo, Christian! Christian be like, the merge is happening! You hear that? The merge is happening!
I remember King Slice T said, how did he knows when he's getting arrested? Like, how did he know, like, at this point in time? Like, it is almost too perfect timing, by the way.
Yeah, to me, not really.
I actually remember watching a video called The Curse of Sonic Shoe, and it was a very interesting video because Ethan Ralph, the moment that not incident, but the Christian getting arrested, him recording it.
Yeah.
He been downward, like lolcow downward.
He was morphing into one.
He became one, yeah. And so I remember the video speculate that it was actually Sonic Shoe that caused the curse. I remember the curse of Sonic Shoe. And because the medallion, lost his host, it went and found a new host, and that was Ethan Ralph. And because of that, his life had not been the same. And they showed me so many examples of why he was. Actually, that was more of an Ethan Ralph, video, because it really did show like a lot of his, controversial take, a lot of the incident that happened with him getting beat up in the street. The whole thing was DG Bro's sister, if I'm correct. I think that was his sister. Like, holy smoke.
Yeah, don't mention it no more. But in my series, that's not what went on. What went on was the Wings of Redemption virus.
So you think the Curse of Sonic Shoe was actually the Ring of Redemption virus?
Absolutely. I mean, it correlates really well. Like, seriously, the moment you get in contact with a lolcow and trying to, like, get that spotlight, suddenly it spreads. And it spreads so that it could turn one sane person into a lolcow.
Crazy.
I think that's what's going on with me.
So wait, so how did this virus was first discovered, or at least when Detractor noticed the virus?
Unknown. Man, there is no record of how the Wings of Redemption virus first was noticed. But hey, if you ever look in the iceberg of Wings of Redemption, there it is, the Wings of Redemption virus.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes. Man, whew. Once you get the virus, you just gotta make sure that it doesn't spread all the way. You know?
What do you have to do then? Cut your hair, maybe?
I would say get off the internet for a good amount of time, rehabilitate yourself, trying to clear your mind a lot, talk to friends and family, and try to take lessons on how to be a better person. And if you're obese, trying to lose some weight.
So, but let's say you're not obese. You're not obese, bruh.
No.
You're really skinny.
Yeah.
How do you recover from that point? Do you eat more food, or do you just stay in your hot diet, or you're good at that point?
I'm good at that point.
Okay, and then third, what happens you can't lose weight though? You know,
Yeah.
you say you have a thyroid problem, or it's harder, or you just like not ignore it, but just still try to be healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, and now I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you mentioned staying off the internet. Did that also imply staying off from online games, staying off from maybe watching television, streaming television?
Absolutely. Absolutely so.
So what are I supposed to do? Touch grass, maybe play baseball?
Yeah. I mean, is anything wrong with that?
No, not really.
I mean, that's what I'd rather do, to be honest. I mean, social media is toxic.
Yeah, it can be at times. Yeah.
You might even interact with a lolcow.
Like Dark Side Phil, DSP Gaming,
Yeah.
DSP React.
Mm-hmm. Just
Well-
make sure you don't get banned.
Well, actually, I don't think he interacts with anyone really, besides maybe Derek. But okay, how about Boogie 2988?
No, stay away from that guy.
Yeah, you're right. So, like, have there been any other reported incident that's besides, Christian and Ethan Ralph, the Ring of Redemption virus?
I would say with Cyrax.
All right, do tell.
When Cyrax got into the internet, people noticed that he was a goofball. And when the moment he learns about Christian, that was when the virus spread on him.
But wouldn't this mostly be known as the Sonic Tube curse rather than
It's the Wings of Redemption virus, okay?
Okay.
Cyrax decided to go and say, I'm the next Christian. And you know from that moment, that virus got in contact with him.
That's a crazy virus.
It is.
I wonder why there's not much awareness of this dumb virus.
I don't know.
And now, is it like a legit virus, like the common cold, or something like in Jimmy Neutron, those like robotic looking things, which are proteins stick together,
Yeah.
trying to put their DNA or RNA into the cell, and so they could invade it, and so they can reproduce more viruses. Is it that type of virus, or is it like a curse, like some kind of like, I guess you could say what, well, a curse, yeah. But there's no other word to say it really.
I say more like
Like something you see in Harry Potter. That you know what I mean, like the curse.
mm-hmm.
Poof.
I say more like the disease being spread. Similar to Jimmy Neutron, just the robotic one.
Yeah, the virus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so that kind of virus.
And if it gets way known, there should definitely be a pandemic for the Wings of Redemption virus.
That's. Well, then what would they do? Shut down all the internet?
Yeah.
All the network?
All the network.
Well, you do realize some places do need the network, like hospitals and stuff. You mean, like, I guess, like, for residential use rather than commercial use?
You remember the rule where only
Oh, yeah, essential workers, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. All right, that makes sense. But you would still love it if the internet shut down, do you?
Yeah.
People will probably had no choice but found other source of entertainment, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong not playing board games?
I know you have a whole bunch of board games. That's for sure.
Yeah, I love board games.
I know.
Doesn't keep me bored, you know?
Well, then why do they call it a board game?
Yeah.
Because some people might be bored, maybe? No? Bad title?
Bad title.
This is a joke. Get it? Bored?
Yeah, I know.
I honestly thought that it was called board game until I don't remember. I just remember for the longest time, like maybe through middle school and high school, I always thought it was just board game. Like you might be bored playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until I realized, oh, it's board games.
I didn't know there were other terms of board games, like tabletop, you know?
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, one of my favorite board games is actually chess. I really do like chess. It makes you think a lot.
I agree.
Yeah, and you always fall for my trap.
Hey, at least I'm better than most people who haven't played chess or don't use their head.
But it's like Darkside Phil, when he beat Scrubs in that Evo tournament he won. That's what he did. He beat Scrubs. It's like saying that was you, bruh. You beat the Scrub.
Oh no, I'm talking like one. Ah!
No, you sound like more like DSP Gaming.
Yeah, he also got the Wings of Redemption virus.
Especially when he did that incident?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So that's the virus that play.
You remember Operation?
No. Yes, actually do know.
That should be Wings of Redemption. And
the bypass surgery or something, taking its stuff out.
Well, I was gonna heavily say that's where you had to take all the Wings of Redemption viruses out.
Oh man, I was thinking like Dr. Mario. You just put the mega vitamins and then boom, just take out the virus that way. Since he's all about video games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so what do you think of the whole DSP React? This guy barely made big promises and delivered none.
Yo, that was crazy where somebody requested Sunny V2 and he went rejecting it. What?
But I saw he said no matter what.
Yeah! What's no matter what means to him?
I know. And you think he's pissed off that the prophet, because he's the prophet, by the way. He's the one who wrote the lolcow Bible. He's just mad at him that he made him the Holy Spirit of the lolcows. And that's why.
Maybe.
The Holy Trinity of S. Beamer, as he dubbed it, which I stole.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't stole that name. I just wish everyone keep referring it. So I just happen to be the only one that's be saying it, really. Besides Sunny V2.
What do you mean the only one? I say it too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't exist? Or is it because I'm transforming into a lolcow?
Because you're transforming a lolcow.
Yeah. I went from 118 pounds to 881 pounds.
Ooh. That's crazy. You just flipped the numbers. Oh, yeah. So, do you think the rest of the PKA member had the virus too?
That's a very good question. Maybe. Yes.
Why would you say that?
Because unfortunate things have happened to them, you know?
Like who?
Kyle.
Can you give me an example?
Oh, him going to prison for the distribution of drugs.
Ah, yeah, because he have caught, they caught him with weed. But originally it was because the murder of his friend, which was unfortunate. But yeah. So, but don't you think it's not like a lolcow virus, but like a misfortunate virus? A curse virus?
You're right. You're absolutely right. And I don't see people trolling him like that, you know?
Yeah, Kyle it doesn't really have that much trolling. So, I think it have to do
He probably have it at one point. But, especially when he was in prison, probably was not in the internet like that.
Yeah.
He was able to shake it off.
That might be true. Maybe there's some that could handle the virus a lot better, because there's some like real life viruses. Some people can handle like the cold a lot better than others because they have stronger immune systems,
Mm-hmm.
or that the virus can't really attach to any cells because they don't have like this, because like our cells have like sugar, glucose, and most of the virus like to attach to that, and that's how they get it like inside. But that's not the point. The point is, I just think some people are better suited for the virus.
Yeah.
Do you think that when people like watch this as video content, that's how the virus is spread, or not really?
I don't think so.
You had to physically be there. Okay.
Look at what happened to his wife Kelly, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. She's a joke.
I said his wife was the best thing that happened to him.
I see. Do you think one of the reasons why he's not that intimate with his wife is because he might be into freaky stuff?
No, not at all.
So do you think someone like Kelly was a bad influence to Wing of Redemption?
No, not at all.
How so?
Because she was the best thing in his life. Was able to help him stay calm, you know? Was always comforting him.
Yeah, because I know he's not the best to handle such misfortunes.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he runs away more than anything.
But sadly, I think she probably does have the virus. The Wings of Redemption virus, that is.
I see. Do you think that those people that were posing with him, took pictures with him when he was doing that boxing match, do you think they ended up with the virus themselves and become lolcows?
That's a very good question. But I wasn't there, so I can't say, you know?
Do you think maybe instead of them becoming lolcows, it was just unfortunate event?
That could happen.
Can the virus also be the opposite? Like someone receiving all these misfortune, but then they got the virus, and then all of a sudden they have literal fortune, as in like they won money and the lottery, and all the good things happen.
I think it's different. I think you have to make it happen, you know? Than just what outside, what you can't control, you know?
Oh, okay, I get it. It had to be on you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You had to cause the event.
Oh, okay. The misfortune is because of one actions.
Yeah.
Not because of other actions.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, I heard from Duty Stream. He posted a video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard he was into, I guess, freaky stuff, and this probably explains why Kelly, him and Kelly does not have like an intimate, intimate relation like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming because he might be into someone like Finster. That sounds pretty weird. Because I don't think it's weird, do you? But I think it's weird the way he say it though.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about breath implants, and that he said he already have one.
I don't want to hear no more. This is why I need to get rid of that virus.
Well, I mean, I remember that was 2.5 Men when, Charlie Sheen, when he woke up, it was a dream. When he woke up, he was like, he had breaths. And he was like, the doctor was like, here's your new breaths. And it was like what he did to me. And then he was just rubbing it. And then he was like, wait, this might actually work. And then he was like sleeping. And he was just rubbing his chest. So, one could tell that it was a dream the whole time. Oh. But yeah, that's not the point. Yeah, he might be into, those type of stuff. Which I don't blame him. I think he's a man of culture,
Mm-hmm.
I understand, someone, feelings towards cross-dressers.
Yeah.
This guy seemed like he's a man of culture.
Well, I don't know what else to say other than the Wings of Redemption virus can be really something.
Yeah, yeah. We might just have to cut that out completely. Okay. So do you think some of the things he say, like the age of consent, is the work of the virus?
Yeah, I do.
And do you think like those new locales? Do you think at one point they saw Wing of Redemption, and that's how they got the virus? But how does the virus spread? Because you mentioned earlier that if you watch it, you don't think it happens. But then I doubt these locale ever met Ring of Redemption, or is it like a chain of event where one person was a locale? That, like, let's say if I became a locale because I met Ring of Redemption, then I decided to shop at ShopRite, and then I spread the virus to the cashier. Cashier went home, spread the virus to his, I guess, mom, who's a teacher. The teacher went to school and spread the virus to everyone at school. Now the kids went, spread it to their parents, spread it to their coworker, and then let's say it went to King Crowbot, at Wendy's when he was literally cleaning. Or maybe Wing of Redemption himself went to Wendy's and decided to get chili.
But yeah, that could heavily happen. That's how the virus is spread. But had to spread though. The fact that you have intent with a locale.
Oh, okay.
So let's say somebody have a beef with one person. That's how it is spread,
So, the locale for Germany, Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Dragonlord.
Yeah.
Dragonlord was a guy that was pretty much hated in Germany, but he was also a streamer.
Yeah.
Was really phenomenal editing skills, like talented even. But it's just, this guy is just too much, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
The story is too insane.
It is.
He got the virus from Wing of Redemption. So you're telling me that at one point someone met Wing of Redemption and decided, to do his thing and spread to multiple people. One person must have traveled all the way to Germany, or unless he was a traveler, travel to, let's say, Great Britain, infected someone. Then the whole UK got infected, spread it along with different countries, and eventually ran to Germany.
Yeah.
And that's how Dragonlord ended up with the virus.
Yeah. That might have happened.
Okay. So are you saying there's more locales than meets the eye?
Yeah. But the one way to cure it is to try to reborn yourself. Just get off the internet, improve, and then there.
But you seem very upset though that Ring of Redemption did not change.
Yeah.
He didn't even got worse. He's just the same.
I thought that if he goes to the boxing match, he will open his eyes and realize, either, endorse the whole locale status and trying to make a good gimmick out of it.
Yeah.
Or that he really will try to be a changed man.
Yeah.
Nope. He did not want to utilize this potential he got.
Now, I got another thing. I just noticed because I'm like looking at my Pokemon plushies, especially my Pikachu there. I was wondering, how he had the Pikachu in the background and sometimes he put like hats or other accessories around his Pikachu?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Heck, there are even thumbnails that they just put Pikachus there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you think, in spirit, and just hear me out, in spirit, Game Freak somehow became locales themselves? That's probably explaining all the bad games they have. Well, bad Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Starting with, I guess some people will actually start it with Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, which I would have to agree is kind of bare bone. But one even will go further with Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, which was even more bare bone. But do you think that Because Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield was so like infinite for being like unfinished. I guess it's not unfinished, but
It's a trash.
It was like lack. I guess that was the right word.
Hot garbage.
Now I did like Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, but I had to admit though, it felt like it could have been greater.
Yeah, I agree.
I never really did experience all the glitches that a lot of people claims they did, which looks so cool. But like for example, our sister went out of bounds. You know, she not decided. She accidentally saw a Pokemon. The battle began. She was out of bounds, and then when she ran away, she fell down out of bounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's a crazy glitch.
It is.
And I've been stuck in some places too, by the way. But they're all minor, really, because technically one could fly away and just everything go back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think Game Freak, you know, being exposed as a terrible game leveler? And they're definitely understaffed.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously understaffed.
Yeah.
If I remember, 150 compared to like Microsoft or like Activision was like tens of thousands.
Monosoft.
Yeah, Monosoft got like 250, right?
Mm-hmm.
And still hiring more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and Monosoft is really good too, by the way.
They're great. Look at what they did with The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, right. Or Xenoblade Chronicles 2, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I honestly don't know why Game Freak, like, it's part of Nintendo too. Why they seem to be lacking. But do you think it's because that Pikachu being associated with Ring of Redemption?
I think so. I used to thought that maybe because the moment they went
Or wait, sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you. Or do you think it's Sonic Shoe? And that's why Sega is also feeling that way. Do you think it's the whole the Curse of Sonic Shoe medallion, or is it the whole?
It is not the Curse of Sonic Shoe medallion. Get it right. It's the Wings of Redemption virus.
Okay.
I see it now. I could see it. Why Sonic games have been bad. And many people say, oh, when Sonic games went to 3D, that when it got bad. No, I used to thought it was the moment they went third party. Because I love Adventure 1 and 2.
Yeah, same here. I think they're the best. Actually, my favorite.
My favorite.
My two favorite Sonic games of all time.
And they're 3D.
Yeah.
But to me, that was his peak.
Yeah.
But I used to say it was because the moment they went to third party.
Yeah.
Could it be what really went on was because the Wings of Redemption virus wasn't played?
Now, this is just sound too conspiracy, but sure, let's go on.
I can see it now. Why Sega and Game Freak they just can't make great games anymore.
Well, Sega do make some great games.
No, yeah, Sonic Frontier was good.
But some people say that one is like meh. You know, not meh, but like it's good, but it have a lot of potential.
Yeah.
You know, it like if they make a next game, improve a lot of the flaws.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember when Sonic Frontier came out, everyone was like, that looked awful. But then when it came out, it was above average.
Yeah.
Some people I remember saying that it was a little meh, but it could be improved. Really improved.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
But, yeah, do you think the whole Wing of Redemption virus, you know, with the... no, wait, but you said Sonic Shoe. Is Sonic Shoe the cause of the virus? Or is the virus in disguise?
I don't know. I should do a really weird conspiracy investigation like style.
You mean the whole like somebody put a board and they have like pictures and they're mapping it with
lines. And circle it. Wings of Redemption virus.
Yeah. Christian will be there. Actually, it'd be funny if you got like if you Photoshop the DSP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gaming, like his face.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to not to laugh hard. it's hard not to laugh. Are you familiar with the Photoshop, by the way, with the Christian clothes.
Yeah.
But you have dark side Phil. Sorry, I can't. I can't. No, because Keith Lighty also mentioned it. Young Christian kind of looks like him. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Breathe, man. Breathe.
I can't. I'm sorry, but yeah, yeah. Just the clothes. I'm sorry, I can't. I was gonna say, can you imagine Cyrex? You know, yeah, with those clothes. Maybe it's the clothes curse. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, bruh. It's just as funny.
Yeah.
Those Photoshops are too funny.
I agree.
I can't view if someone had the same shirt design by coincidence, like they don't even know who Christian is. I can't even view the same shirt again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Sonic Shoe. It's like forever linked to Christian.
Yeah.
Those shirt and Fanta is forever linked to, some honestly to Christian. Though I can't say the same thing with, well, I know I said Fanta soda, but not a lot of people will know that. But once they get to see what happened with that awful scene, they will not look at Fanta the same again.
And it's all thanks to Wings of Redemption.
Yeah, all thanks to him. Maybe we should all blame him, by the way.
Yeah.
If a lolcow moment happened, it just blames all on him.
Yeah. Rather than, it's my mental health, just say, it's the Wings of Redemption virus.
Now, do you think because Boogie 2988 was never to begin with as a lolcow, it was until much later, by the way. Did he got the virus?
Yeah.
Or that's his own thing? His own virus?
He got the virus. If you remember that moment, that controversial take that he had.
Yeah.
But in it, he said, and quote, I am the new Wings of Redemption. I am the new Dark Side Phil.
Yeah, I remember.
Now, I'm not going to go with the rest of the controversial statement, but, that was the moment that spread to him. That moment, you knew the Wings of Redemption virus.
Was that play?
Yeah.
Using the whole DSP React on channel is also the work of the virus?
Yeah, I think so.
And also, do you think the whole low tier god and his infinite, similar takes to Wing of Redemption is also the virus at play?
Yeah, it's the virus dude.
And do you think Baxter becoming a lolcow is also the same thing with Ring of Redemption?
Dude, and I look how he looked like in that one photo.
No, actually, what photo?
He was holding a soda, and if you just look at him,
his face.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about without the sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
He looked awful. Oh yeah, can you believe? I remember that one time. He said that he works, as an IT tech guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, for all you look how they think that I eat bag, I got a real job. Do you think that's like the virus at work talking, or it's just him actually saying it?
I don't know.
Now you give me two instances when the virus was at play with Ring of Redemption, because you told me there were two incidents that people think that's where the origins start.
I think was that really awful tape that he had. I don't want to go into details, but he,
the whole in the regular, that one.
Yeah. I don't want to say much.
But you mentioned the second one though. What was the second one?
I think when he refused to go to the camp.
You think that's what's in play?
Yeah.
Like, that's when the origin of the virus was in play?
Yes. Remember
The whole reason why he was kicked out of PKA.
Yeah. He
And
went like, oh, I'm telling you now.
oh yeah, when Kai was like, when were you gonna tell me?
I'm telling you now.
Similar to when Kelly said it, right?
Yeah.
When were you gonna tell me?
I'm telling you now.
The whole not coming to the funeral.
Yeah.
I think it was his grandma's funeral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't want to go.
I mean, I could understand that. But
Yeah.
it's just the way he handled it was not okay, you know?
Yeah. Who? Yeah, the I think it's fascinating at the same time. The whole like, when you gonna tell me? I'm telling you now. Am I? But yeah, you seen that was the whole PKA, the camping thing. That was like the virus being born, or like the virus just you knew it was there.
Yeah, that's when you knew it was there.
Yeah, because there were incidents in the even before that where he was totally unhinged and not a good person.
Yeah, like him being a sore loser after losing against Syndicate, you know.
Yeah. Or the whole trying to dox Keemstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the moments I was mentioning is when you knew. You knew the characteristic of a lolcow.
Yeah, yeah. Those could be early signs of the WingOfRedemption virus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think that in the future that it will be cured or it will get worse?
I think it's getting worse.
Ah, how so?
Well, it's just that with social media, it's just many people are using it as their jobs. And a lot of them are too stubborn to just get off the media, you know?
Yeah. If I remember, I don't remember who was the other wrestlers, but I seen one of them was Cedric Alexander, where they made a bad joke, and they apologized. It was supposed to be like a joke. It was like a joke, way before, like maybe like 10 years ago, before any of these wrestlers were probably wrestlers or into wrestling, or or maybe they were wrestlers, but I just remember it was like a joke that was too inappropriate. But I mean, but they regret it, down the, because I think a fan was like scrolling down with their old tweet and found that,
Yeah.
and they regret it, saying that was not them now. We were dumb and stupid. We have mature.
Which I never liked that reason, you know?
What?
Young and stupid.
I see.
I mean, just because you're young doesn't mean that you didn't know it was not okay.
I get it. I mean, I get the whole we were younger.
When I think of young and stupid, it's because you didn't know any better. You didn't know what was right or wrong.
Huh? Oh, Don 20 made that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Don 20 hated that reason too. We have well for him, for Don 20 it was we have matured. He hated that statement because if I was correct, he was like, you guys back then were joking, so you guys knows that was
Stupid.
You guys know it was a very stupid thing. I think you guys meant to say was that we made a stupid joke and we apologize.
Yeah.
They like they didn't saw any better.
Yeah.
Like you guys were, mature. You guys were not serious when you made those jokes. Yeah, you guys just thought that it was funny because jokes like that was very common. So you guys thought that if I make that joke, maybe I'll get some people to laugh.
Well, I was thinking a little bit differently, but I still like the way you were putting it.
Yeah.
But still,
because people could take jokes back then too.
Yeah.
But in the same time, there was a lot of voiceless.
Yeah.
A lot of people that never did voice their concerns or their opinions about such jokes. Nowadays, everyone is connected.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most of the people that didn't really have the chance to speak now got the chance to speak.
I never had social media, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I never did have any intent because all those stuff, you know?
Yeah, the toxicity. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Um,
And plus, I was not an internet guy anyway, which I guess I'm now am because of the whole YouTube stuff.
yeah. No, but I get it. Like sometimes the internet have a lot of unfiltered stuff. Now it's more filter actually than anything. Like if you just swear or say inappropriate in YouTube, you know, YouTube will filter it out. You know, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least it will warn you about like this word is too inappropriate or this phrase is too inappropriate. Try something else.
Yeah.
Even video games is like that too.
Which I'm glad.
You know, you can't say like the F word in Pokemon. They
Yeah.
will just tell you to try something else.
Yeah.
And they give you warning about make sure this, you know, username is, you know, appropriate for everyone because it will be seen by everyone.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of warning.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so, which I get 100% by the way.
Me too.
Yeah. Actually, if I remember, if I remember in 4th generation of Pokemon, you had to rename Fosslas because the last 3 letters. You get it?
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So that's how, if I remember, back then it was like that. But I don't think people ever paying attention to that in the same time, or there was not much awareness of censorship. People now think censorship is a recent thing, but censorship have been around a while though. Because if I remember when I was in middle school, there were this online thing that sometimes I like to play around. By the way,
Yeah.
and people like to message. I remember there were several banned words, but people creatively, you know, make up words or use words that sound very similar.
Yeah.
Like, you know, funk.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I remember that. Or they would write H, you know, you go to H all together, by the way.
Yeah.
I think nowadays they probably look at that and just say, okay, we're smarter now. That will be banned, you know, in our list of words to be banned.
AI improved tremendously.
Yeah. You know, people cut up with those sneak-ins.
Yeah.
Or like if they try to misspell an inappropriate word, they could understand, you know, much better what the message is trying to be implied.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Honestly, the virus. I mean, I know we call it the WingOfRedemption virus, but honestly, like realistically, it's more like a human error that everyone have the ability to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one's immune to making like dumb comments. I mean, we all have free will.
Yeah.
As much as some wills are stronger than others, or like I guess some people know better than others,
Mm-hmm.
we're all not immune to that.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're Jesus Christ. Don't we call Wing of Redemption the Jesus Christ of the internet? So what's up with that?
He's the opposite.
I know some people say it's moist critical. I remember the Jesus Christ of the internet.
Yeah, it's phony Bonoli.
What, moist critical?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's Ring of Redemption.
It's Wings of Redemption.
What do you think of that thumbnail? You saw like Boogie 2908 in the cross. Putting his arm
That should
up.
be Wings.
Ow, my arms. I hit the mic. Ow.
That should be Wings.
Yeah, I believe you. My arms. I'm sorry, bro. Ow. Dee. Ow. Holy God. Lolcow. No, seriously. Continue. I'm sorry.
Who is Judah in the whole Wings of Redemption? You know, Wingism.
The whole Wingism. And in case some people don't know, Wingism is his like slang, his talk. He have his own vocabulary, like pimp, for example. So like, people say a certain phrase and you'll recognize. Like if somebody wrote a message and you realize certain key phrases that Ring of Redemption say. Wingism.
Yeah, but to me, Wingism is the lolcow religion.
Okay, I thought it was a language, but yeah, sure. I thought, or is it the effect of the virus?
It's the effect of the virus.
Oh, okay. Wait, but how come not every locale talk wingism?
Good point.
I remember Silent Monster, Miss McMahon, Wisdom.
Oh yeah, him and his like
Heavy words, vocabulary.
It's not a title shot. It's a title opportunity.
Yeah. Alright. Well, hospital being a medical facility.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back. So actually, I want to say this: the biggest one being is not wrestling, it's sport entertainment.
I mean, it's good branding.
Yeah, true. But that's not the point. The point was so Wingism. So when Sunny V2 wrote his little rules of the locales,
Yeah.
Wingism was in there.
Yeah.
He wrote it in Wingism.
Wingism.
Wait. I know I said book, but are they tablets like the 10 Commandments?
Yeah. But when we say tablets, we really meant the electronic version.
Oh, tablets! Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
You grab a stylus and you roll in the tablet.
Yeah, he's just writing.
Yeah.
And then he got like 10 different tablets up in the sky in a starry night.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he technically be like the Moses of the internet?
I don't know.
Okay, but still, he just got the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Telling the rules of one shall, become a locale, right?
Yeah. One shall say a controversial statement.
One shall e-bag.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. I think the second rule is one shall not lie. Well, the second rule is one shall lie.
Oh yeah, all those lolcows lied.
Now 3. One shall not. No, sorry. One shall e-beg.
Yeah.
Rule 4. What was the other one?
One shall be fat.
Yeah. Not all of them are.
But
okay,
still.
fine. One shall be fat. Obese. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. How about 6?
How are we still doing this?
One have inappropriate. I don't know. Inappropriate. I don't know. What should 6 should be?
One shall do something inappropriate.
Okay. Shall. Number 7. Oh, their opinion of age of consent is awful. Tablet 8. Wow. One shall live with their parents. So I don't think some of them does though. Like Boogie 2988 and Darkside Fell. Well, definitely DSP Gaming. Definitely him. He does not, because he had to fly all the way across because he claims his parents were dying. They were sick and dying.
Yeah.
But instead, it was a secret wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one. 10. They shall be horrible boyfriends / husbands.
Yeah.
The whole, shall not become adultery?
Yeah.
Yeah, one shall commit adultery.
Yeah.
That's 11. Oh, no, it's 10 Commandments.
10.
Oh, there you go.
The 10 Commandments.
Of a locale.
Yeah.
Did we just came up that out of the fly?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, smoke. Holy smoke. Or I say, holy gates of heaven. Oh, yeah, do you remember when one of them, when Sunny V2 did this video of Boogie 2988 going out of control?
Yeah.
And then, that famous viral video of him splashing to the pool?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then, in the background was morphing into YouTube heaven?
Yeah.
And you see these dead YouTube channels?
Yeah, even so, they're not dead YouTube channels.
You told me, by the way, that maybe that's their version of the YouTube Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
With Rice Gumby there. Who was there?
That crying loser, Ray William Johnson.
Oh, that guy. And who was there? Oh, what's his name? Frank? No, not Frank. Freddie?
Fred.
Fred! There you go. Fred. He was there.
And then you got that dork, J Station.
Yeah, the guy that faked his girlfriend death. Yeah. And then
the obvious holy trilogy of S streamers.
Yeah, right? They're like, welcome home.
Yeah.
So that was his introduction to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. The YouTube Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I love how the way their face were, too.
Yeah.
They all look happy and proud.
They're proud to be in the Hall of Fame. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I had to make a correction. Rice Gumby wasn't in there.
Oh.
No, he wasn't in there at all. I just remember. I'm mixing it up. Because then he did a video of how he went into Irrelevant.
Oh, yeah, and then say he's not part of the YouTube Death channel.
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, he was been the next introduction.
To the YouTube Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Now, Rice Gummy is a Death channel.
Yeah, I know.
Boogie 2988, Wings of Redemption, Dark Side Fell, there are not Death channels.
They're not at all.
They're still active.
To this day.
To me, what defines a Death channel is either when it is stop upload completely, or what makes it definite dead and it won't come back is that it's already gone, deleted.
Yeah. Nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. That's a Death channel.
Yes. At that point.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one will say it's dying. Like if it's, a YouTube channel is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Or like going down.
Yeah.
Dying or life support. I think I like the word life support a lot better, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Because they be e-begging.
Yeah, that's to the point where they are desperate because they quit their job and they can't get another job, and that is the only income that, that helps them.
Yes.
And if that gone, they're screwed.
Yeah. Despite the fact that they have working wives.
Yeah, right? They do. It's weird too, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't get this at all, to be honest.
Me neither.
I mean, maybe if I was in their shoe, maybe I understand it, but
I don't ever want to be in their shoe.
And
if I would, I heavily would do the whole looking in the mirror and then try to change.
Oh, yeah, I do believe that. I do believe you. Now, will you consider me as a lolcow?
No.
Will you consider yourself a lolcow?
No, but I hope not. I think I'm seeing my hands turning into like,
oh, whatever you call those.
Yeah.
The feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the legs, whatever.
Yeah.
The arms.
Oh no. I think I had the urge
to move.
Yeah.
Or you mean the e-bag? You see when the lolcow, you know how a cow moo?
Yeah.
The lolcow version of a moo is e-begging.
Yeah.
Like, please tell moo.
Absolutely.
So when they e-bag, it's their moo?
Yeah, it's their moo.
Oh yeah, you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, go ahead.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Cow say.
Cow say who?
No, cow say moo. Get it?
Oh man.
So, any last thought, by the way, before we end the broadcast?
Moo. I can't believe I did it.
Well, that's good. My last word is that for everyone is to just be yourself. If there's some things that you can't handle from the internet, just take a break. Because the more you interact with haters, I guess, or trolls, the more they'll win, And it's not bad to understand why one is trolling, let's say you, or one is like not happy with you. Just handle it, the best one can, really. And if one understand why they're being trolled or being harassed, then You could either do something about it or just stay away from the internet.
Or
when I mean stay away from the internet, I mean like stop interacting social media. But if that's the thing you love to do or like to be in the internet, just take a break.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I truly do believe the internet forgets fast. Because everyone move on, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't take life too serious, really.
It's not the end of the world if you lose your YouTube channel.
Or dignity. Actually, if you do lose your dignity, why not just play to the locale?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's not bad. Look what happened with review drama at USSR.
Yeah, I think it helps him. It boosts his career the moment he endorses it.
Oh yeah. Before I close. I know this seemed like totally a different topic, but what do you think of Alpha Omega Sin? The guy that people criticize for not abandoning, but like, because we're speaking of that YouTube channel. A guy that like, barely upload now, like maybe like once or twice a year. And he still have a Patreon on. And people are still giving him money. And in the Patreon, it said that this money will go for like, videos.
Yeah.
New uploads of videos. But that's not happening. Well, that is happening, but happening at very slow pace. Well, I get it if it's well produced, but the thing is, he's just streaming. You don't really need money for streaming.
No.
And if I remember why he stopped, it's because he was going to school. Get a degree, which is good for him if he's, if that's what he wanted to do. Go to school, get a degree, get a better life and job. Live better. But people criticize because, he's getting money for no reason, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say this. If you have a Patreon, don't just, like have people asking people for money and, you're doing nothing with the money. They're giving you money so you could use it for your projects.
Yeah. Yeah, crowdfunding for a project, yeah.
Yeah.
People paying you.
Yes. Utilize that money. And if you really have no reason to have a Patreon, then don't have a Patreon.
And one last thing. I know I keep saying one last thing, but one thing for sure. If you have different tiers, make sure the tiers get better.
Yeah, don't have like two tiers in the end.
That's similar.
Yeah.
I know Young Ya was the same. The last two tiers is similar. No, it is similar. It's the same. 100% the same.
It's really the same.
The one difference between the two tier really is the last tier you just gotta thank you. Thanks. That's it. Thank you.
I get that maybe saying a thank you. Well, hearing a thank you.
A personal video or like, or some kind of like written letter with like goodies inside.
Yeah, but it feels like it's a one-time reward, though.
Yeah, like a thank you. Yeah.
It's not like
if you're like in the Patreon giving him money every month.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's just makes sense with it.
But the awful thing, not with Young Ya, but with some of the locales, is that their last two tiers, there's no reason to even get them.
Yeah.
If you're hoping for benefits, perks.
It's just really give me money.
Yeah. Yeah, and their excuse is that they don't, they're working on it or they don't have nothing for now.
Yeah.
Then why even have them up?
I know.
It's whatever. But the whole point is that for Alpha Omega Sin is that if you're not going to do much with the with video content, then just take it down.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you don't really need that money.
It's just making you look bad,
Yeah. And I get it. Maybe he forgot. But if one does forgot, I mean, they shouldn't have been aware if they were receiving money out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Where is this coming from? But whatever. All right, guys. This is the end of the broadcast.
Now, if you have any question about the show or characters, or you want to be in contact with us, you can email at rarepressascending@yahoo.com. Also, look at our Twitter handle at Rear Presses Sending. With that, thanks for watching. Bye, guys!